sunrise, you'll never forget it, because on our Montado, it rises with a special shine. Only the light of such a sun can enlighten the largest Montado of cork oaks in the world. Portugal is bigger in dedication, in the strength of nature, bigger than its borders. Fado is our voice, football our strength. We're great in flavours and unique in that word saudade, which no other language can translate. We're a country that always has more. More than beaches, more than festivals, more than weather, more than golf, more than surf. Portugal is so big that inside it we have the largest Montado of cork oaks in the world. And the Montado is in our roots, in our skin, in our core, in our nature, with endless resources that start with cork and end in the imagination of all the factories that explore our natural resources. From gastronomy and fashion to technology and everything the nature of the Montado has to offer us, one of the wealthiest ecosystems in the world. Our biodiversity houses reptiles, the Iberian lynx, and all the birds that fly over it. Bird watching, adventure sports. It's hard to keep all the Montado secrets, but there is a will to share them within us. We want to show the world that the largest mosaic made of cork is here in Portugal. It has 400,000 cork stoppers and it's displayed at Centro de Arte e Cultura de Ponta de Sor. That the cork oak is Portugal's national tree and that it can produce cork for 200 years and still outlive that. That the assobiador in Palmela is 234 years old and is the most productive cork oak in the world. And in Montargil, there's another with over 500 years. That from Coruche to the world go 5 million cork stoppers every day. But it's been a long time since cork stopped being used only to produce stoppers. From the cork born in Montado, music is also born. And new companies, new ideas, and new ways to look at the environment and sustainability. Does the world know that 34% of its cork areas are in our Montado? It has over 736,000 hectares. But the Montado is larger than that. There's room to live, room for families looking for something other than a big city. In Coruche, Avis, Benavente, Chamusca, Grandola, Montemoro Novo, Ponta de Sor, Portel, Reguengos de Monsaraz or Vendas Novas, councils that take part of our lives. And it's easy to choose between pollution and clean air, the hours spent in traffic jams and the hours with our families. Safety or the lack of it, the pace of our gastronomy instead of fast food. At Montado of cork oaks, life knows the meaning of freedom. Here, time is always of quality and can be enjoyed in different ways, with friends and family. Culture is a sure bet of every city council, and the universities stand out as an example of our educational network, which includes higher education and skills schools. Here we are surprised every day with new faces, new stories, and dreams from those who choose to take part in our lives. From new neighbours to old-time tourists. At Montado, cycling, trekking, mountain biking, hot air ballooning and rafting are not just sports. They are the best way to know us. Another is to talk to those who know Montado. The sympathy of people is one of the main ingredients of this region. Their kindness matches the beauty of its surroundings. It's as if we're in another world, and yet we're so close to the city. An essential stop is the new Cork and Oak Tree Observatory. Designed by Manuel Cusero, it's an original and creative building which makes us look at the cork oak tree as a living element. Covered in cork, it has won many national awards, which has covered us in pride. Inside Montado of cork oaks, there's room for all the challenges and projects that make us one of the regions with the most potential in the country. Both at economical and financial level, we're an increasingly competitive land which has actively contributed to captivate new companies due to its closeness to the largest urban centres, as well as Sines, Setúbal, Lisboa ports and Spain. This bet has made that currently our region is on the map of investors and its preference in several sectors. Montado is bigger And when the day is over and the sun sets, it leaves with the certainty that here there is always more to discover, to live, to visit, and to invest in. At Montado of Cork Oaks, all days are worth it.